here's how she sits in my garage. All I had originally damaged was the underside, I don't even know what they call this thing now. I have to think about it for a minute, but I have it. It's right there in the box, there underneath the box. I've already replaced it once. Yes, this bumper was actually repaired once by K&C because somebody bumped into the rear corner and they repainted it, and in doing so they had already valance is what that's called, that underside piece under here's the valance. So I have a new valance in the box, and because that old valance is fine, there's nothing wrong with it, but I thought, let's start over again, maybe that valance is misformed. Because the problem is when I went to put this corner back together, this joint right here between the right rear quarter panel and the bumper was like popping out. And you can see here, I tried to bend into shape to get it to snap under and pop the paint. So I don't know if a dent removal guy can smooth that out and make it look like what it's supposed to look like on the other side. See, that joint stinks right there, but that's because this thing's all hanging down right now. I want to bring it back to you guys. Please excuse that. I want to bring it back to you guys with this all, the lights back in it and legal and just partially screwed in, and all of this still tore apart in the back. And you see, you got to take the wheels off to get up underneath where this reattaches up here, where that reattaches. But I snapped off one of the snaps right here, and so I got an all new bumper cover, which is in the blue. And I just need somebody. K&C replaced this or repainted this, and please don't repeat their name, but they repainted this and they did an okay job. There was just a little bit of debris here and there, and I'm very particular about this car. I may also want you to repaint this rear quarter panel because it's the only other two spots on the car. There's just little two little spots in the same quarter panel that are chipped. And then the only other thing that happened, I'm charging the battery, trickle charging the battery. There's a supercharger and everything in the car, but there's a tiny little ding that you probably can't even see, that I can't find right now. It's up here on the hood somewhere, that a good dent guy, Ray, down in Plainfield, has done many for me, or whomever. They do a good job. Needs taken out. But then I've gotten most of the scratches and scrapes. There's nothing you can get your fingernail into, but you can't see in the daylight, but under fluorescent lighting you can see there's still some scrapes and stuff in the clear coat that maybe you guys can do a better job than what I've done with the I've just been using a orderable buffer, and I don't know what product this is. I found it's a really good, it's recommended on Amazon. I don't know if it's one of the chemical guys products, what it is, but taking out a lot of the micro scratches from when I went off into the median, and your associate there that was very good to deal with today could tell you that story. So I want to bring this thing into you guys. Just take good care of it, please, because I've just had some bad experiences with other body shops. And then have your best guys finesse it. I'm in the service business. I've got my top guys, and I've got my other guys that are not so top guys, but they get the job done. Maybe this whole right rear quarter panel has to be replaced because I popped the paint on it here. At a minimum, it's got to be repainted. And maybe your dent guy can work this contour back out to match. I don't know. Just let me know. But whatever it costs, I've got a car cover for it that I've not even used, but you could use to make sure that there's no overspray or something getting on the car. But I'm just wanting somebody to take a little bit extra care, and I'll pay for it, the extra, whatever it takes. And I'm not too picky. I just couldn't get that joint to match up and go back right. Don't know if it's the valance forming the fender wrong or something, but I've got this piece new and this piece also new to be replaced, because I tried to put a heat gun here to get this to snap in, and then it broke off because I was trying to get this corner right here to match up and couldn't get to match up. So You're repainting the right rear quarter panel, I think. Maybe buying a new one, but your dent guy straightens that out. I've got a new bumper for you to put on. It's over in the blue. You got to paint it. There's a video that I'll give you a link to replace put a new valance on. All the screws are already there. You're just swapping it back out. It'll be the third valance that's put on the car. So anyway, there's no rush on it. I don't drive the car in the winter. It's just sitting here in the heated garage. Getting trickle charge on the battery, and you guys let me know whatever schedule works out. I was impressed with the fellow that I met today, and if the rest of the company is anything like him, then I'm going to be super happy. So talk to you guys soon. Thank you.